Hey friends. Hello. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome. I of course cannot see you, so you've got to say hello to me in the comments so that I don't feel like I'm here on my own chatting to myself. Thank you for joining me. People are coming in now, so hello. So hey, say hi in the chat so I know who's here, and let me know what industry you're in so I can talk to your business. But I'm going to jump straight into the content because I'm aware of everybody's time, and I appreciate you guys for turning up and being here with me, even though it's beautiful and sunny out. All right, so let's get straight into it. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And we're going to kick right on. I'm going to talk today about how I rebuilt my business after losing it all while still spending time with my family and of course not selling your soul or my soul to social media. So yes, come join. Hi Sarah, hi Etna, how we doing? Say hello as you pop in so I know who's here, because I like this session to be as interactive as possible. I'm going to ask you guys to ask your questions in the chat, and I will stop sporadically and answer some questions, and then I'll do lots more questions at the end. But I'm conscious of everyone's time, so I'm going to jump straight into the actual content of the webinar. So thank you for being here. I am Denise Inspired. Tell me, first of all, anybody who is new, who has never seen me before teaching like this, let me know in the comments if you're new. Yeah, if you've never been to a masterclass or you've never been to any of my teachers or trainings. Those of you who know me from the Enterprise Board, I've been teaching and doing training on the Enterprise Board for the last few years, and of course I run my own programs as well. So say hello and let me know if you're new to Denise Inspired, and I'm going to jump straight into the content. All right guys, so how I rebuilt my business after losing it all while still able to spend time with my family and friends and not selling my soul to social media. That is why we are here. So a lot of us, I work with a lot of women in business, a lot of mammies like myself who want to build their business, but also want to spend time with their family, trying to juggle all the plates in the air and trying to figure out how we can have a profitable business and not let our families suffer. Basically have it all. So that's why we're here. I'm here to teach you all of that good stuff today. I am, of course, Denise Inspired. So thank you for being here. So let's go. So for a lot of you, this is you. Okay, your business is in this big black hole that is the internet. You are trying to get your message out there. You're trying to get more clients and customers. Whether you're a service-based business or a product-based business, you're trying to get the message out there, but nothing seems to stick, nothing seems to be working. And you feel like you're in this black hole of, nobody noticing you, nobody ever comments on your posts, nobody ever, replies to anything that you send out. If that sounds familiar to you guys, let me know in the chat if that sounds familiar. If you feel like you're in this, black hole of nothingness online with social media. Or perhaps you're this person. Sarah says relatable. Oh, Sarah, you're doing a great job with your visibility later, but I know what you mean. Maybe you're in this area, right? This Instagram where you have lots of followers, either on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, and you're doing really, really well. And to the outside world, people think, oh my God, she's doing amazing. Look at all her followers. But we all know something, don't we? Followers does not equal cash in the bank. So if you are like that, so the business owner or the influencer or the online guru that has all of these followers and fans, but you just don't have the cash in the bank to marry it up, that's an issue. So let me talk to you about that today as well. So there's my two relatable people. Number one is the quiet business owner, the business owner who, was having success offline, but it feels like their social media is just not hitting home and they're not getting anywhere with it. Or the other one who has all the followers, but is just not monetizing that. Perhaps you feel like this hamster on a wheel. Yeah, running, trying to juggle all the balls, dropping stuff, client work might drop, kids might drop, hopefully not, hopefully metaphorically, but not actually. But maybe you're that hamster on the wheel, running through everything. So if that is you, then this is also for you, this class. I hear you that you're trying to get your message out there. Nobody seems to be feckin' listening, all right? all of us are experts in something. Let me know in the comments there if you are an expert in what you do. And please don't be shy. And please don't sit behind this, oh, I'm not an expert, you know, I'm kind of good at this and I'm kind of good at that. We are all an expert in something, and it's my job to work with you and pull that expertise out of you and make sure that you are showing up as an expert. On my first trip to the States a few years ago, I was at an event called FHL, which is Funnel Hacking Live, and met a lovely girl called Trish Leto. And I walked up to meet her and I was like, hey, you know, I'm Denise. And she was like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I do social media. And I was all very meek and very humble and, you know, oh, yes, I do social media. And she said to me, oh, brilliant. She said, well, I'm a live video expert and I teach businesses how to make money from live video. And I went, oh, what the heck? That's what I am. I'm a live video expert and I help businesses make money from live video. Why can't I own my expertise the way this lovely girl Trish could? And myself and Trish are really good friends at this stage. This was years ago when I met her. But on further investigation and further chats, I realized that Trish was in fact only in marketing a couple of years, and she was only doing live video a few months. What? So I was over here with my 20 odd years in marketing and my more than that, like since 2009 doing live video. So a lot of years under my belt with live video, and I wasn't owning my expertise the way that Trish was. So I made a pact to myself that day that was it. I would never again, you know, shy away from my expertise. I would never again, you know, apologize for them or be too humble to say that I am an expert, because I am an expert, guys. I am an expert on online marketing. I'm an expert in teaching businesses how to become an expert online, how to show their expertise and profit from them. All right. So if that's you, if you're feeling like, oh, yeah, I like only one person has commented here, by the way, and that's Miss Sarah. Okay. And she's already an authority builder. So she knows that if she doesn't stand up as an expert, she's in big trouble with Denise Spard. But guys, we've got to own our expertise, because nobody's going to come along and say, oh, there she is over there. She's an expert. If you don't first stand up and say, yes, I am. Own that expertise, okay? And it might be scary and you might have fear inside, but you've got to do it to have a profitable business. Okay, so that's the first step, is owning that expertise. But what about success? Like how can we as business owners become a success? Some of you might be coming here to hear about how my business failed and I rebuilt it. Some of you might be looking at my success journey and going, well, how is she doing it? She's busy. She has a family of 3 kids and a husband, and she's a soccer coach. Did I say soccer? Football. I'm started saying soccer for my American friends, but yes, it's football. I'm a football coach. I play football. I have 3 kids. I'm busy. How can I have success in my business and a profitable business as well? Because a new saying that I've heard recently is busy is the new stupid, and I love it, because oftentimes people say to me, how's things in work? Are you busy? Why is that a good thing? Why do we strive as business owners to be busy? Wouldn't it be much more better to say, hey, how's things in business? Are you profitable? Because as Irish people, and probably I'm guessing that everyone here is Irish, they might not be. Let me know if you're not Irish or you're not living in Ireland in the comments. As Irish people, I think it's an Irish thing, or maybe it's worldwide, but we feel so humble, and we don't want to mention pricing. We don't like to talk about profits. And we don't like to talk about how much we're making. One of my very, very good friends, excuse me, I was speaking to him. In fact, one of my best friends, I was speaking to him the other day about his job. And I asked him what his daily rate was, and he cringed and didn't want to tell me. What? Why would he not want to tell me? It's an Irish thing, I think. I need to take some more water. Oh. Guys, we're only 10 minutes in and I'm already going, this is what happens when I can't see you on screen and pick on you to talk and ask me questions. So what I'm going to ask you to do is let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you. Let me know if this is like, if you're feeling this, if you feel this yourself. All right. So it is time that we stopped hiding behind the humbleness, the meekness, don't talk about pricing. Let's not talk about that. Let's not be greedy. Let's not, all of this kind of stuff. We owe it to our families and to ourselves to create a good, profitable business, not to create a busy life. Yeah. There's one thing that's holding us back, and it is fear. Every single one of you on here and every single person that I work with is being held back by fear of some sort. And how do I know? Because I get held back by fear. Through all the years, I've been held back by fear. As I push forward and I reach that next glass ceiling, fear holds me in that place again. And then I've got to push through it. And then it's fear again, and then it's fear again. And this continues and continues and continues. Okay. So if there's anybody here that can put their hand on their heart and say that they're not being held back by fear, I want to talk to you, because I want to know what your secret is, because I believe that every single person in this world has a fear of some sort, whether you are up here with success wise, or whether you're down and you're trying to be the hamster on the wheel who's struggling, whether you're a multi-million dollar or euro business, or whether you are just in startup phase. Everybody has fear of some sort. All right. And there is fear of failure, fear of success that exists. If I get so successful, people are going, who does she think she is? Look at your one, think she's great. We all have that. Yeah, I feel that. I get that all the time. Oh, look at Denise, think she's all great over there on our live video. What? We have got to push to the fear. Okay, we've got fear of failure, fear of success, fear to show your face. That was me. Believe it or not, that was me. Every single person that comes to work with me thinks, oh, well, it's okay for Denise. She's so confident. I ain't confident. I push myself to be confident. Confident is not like a trait that you're born with. In fact, it is a trait you're born with, and society and life and our parents kick it out of us. I don't mean actually kick it out of us, but maybe. It's different. You know, confidence is there, instilled in us, but life and society takes it away as we get older. The kids have confidence. Our babies, when they stand up to take their first steps and they fall over, do they stop then and say, oh my God, you know, I'm not going to get up, because if I stand up to take another step, see your one over there, my mommy, she's going to laugh at me if I fall on my face again. No, babies don't do that. What do they do? What do they do when they fall on their faces after they stand up and they take their first steps? They immediately, maybe after a bit of a cry sometimes, a bit of comforting, they stand back up, they lick their wounds, and they push forward. Babies would never walk if they gave up at the first sign of failure. Would they? Let me know if you agree in the comments, because I'm doing a lot of talking already and we're only 14 minutes in. More water. Do you know what I need? You know, when you're on holidays, not that I ever had one of these, but you know, when you're a teeny bopper or maybe mid-20s and you had one of these hats with 2 beer cans and there's 2 straws. I should have that with 2 glasses of water and my straws to get me through these sessions, shouldn't I? Because I speak so quickly, I like suck in that. Or we could put wine in it, but no, don't judge me. Anyway, we all have fear of failure, fear of success, fear to show your face, and fear of judgment. We all hide from fear of judgment. Why? Because we think that your one down the road who we used to go to school with, she's going to judge me. Or your man over there who has a business similar to mine, he's going to think I'm copying. What? No, you do you. You stand up and you do your own business. You show up how you want to show. You show up authentically and you grow your business for you, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your family and you owe it to your sanity. How many of you are in business now and you're thinking, I'm actually going off my rocker here because I am so busy, but I'm not profitable. I'm so busy. I don't seem to have a minute to go out with my friends or go for a walk even. I'm not profitable. Why am I not making any money? Anyone relate to that? Let me know. Fear, fear, fear. It holds us all back. I know, guys, because I was that little fraidy person. I was that soldier for years, and I still am. I still get afraid. Fear is procrastination, okay? When we sit here, I used to sit here with this little label and go, I'm such a procrastinator. I thought I was kind of cool to say that. I'm such a procrastinator. I just keep procrastinating on what I'm supposed to be doing. What? No, procrastination is fear. It is fear of failure. It is fear of the challenge. So we have got to push through it, okay? We feel guilty then because we're not doing it, because we're procrastinating. And we have this massive circle where we're making excuses, we're panicking, we're feeling guilty, we're procrastinating, and we're in this massive circle. We wake up on a Monday morning, we go, this is it. This week is going to be so profitable, I'm going to do it. And by Monday afternoon, we are exhausted because life takes over. We're fighting fires in the business. The house takes over. We're fighting fires at home. You know, we're trying to get the kids to school. We're trying to do homework. We're trying to clean the house. We're trying to do the washing. The sun is out and it looks like great drying. Get a wash on, put it out before I go to work. We've lost our mojo before we even get to the fecking office. Anyone else feel that? Yeah. Fear holds us back. All right. 2 big reasons your business is not where you want it to be right now. 2 big reasons. Number 1 is pricing and number 2 is visibility. All right. Visibility and pricing are so huge when it comes to your business. All right. Oh, bit of a dodgy slide there. Ignore the text on the back. We have got to raise our prices. Sound simple? Our customers want us to raise our prices. It's true. Back when I was in the web business and I was bargain basement, I was so terrified to increase my prices. So terrified because I thought I'd lose business. I thought I wouldn't get sales. I doubled my prices overnight. My business did not suffer. My business became more profitable and I could do a better job. There's the key. We can do a better job. There is no quicker way to fail at business than not charging enough, because when we're not charging enough, we aren't invested. Do you ever have a meeting with a client? Let me know who's in the service business and who's in the product business. If you're a service-based business, do you ever have a meeting with a client and you come away from it and you feel meh? You're like, you feel nearly hard done by because the meeting took an hour and you're like, oh my God, that's an hour of my time and I'm just not feeling the love for this work. Sure sign that you are not charging enough for your services. Increase your prices and the love will come back in because you will be charging your worth and getting paid for your worth. All right. So there's a reason why these 2 shops exist. I am not judging anyone for shopping in either of these shops because I have frequented both of them myself. All right. So I will go to Lidl and I will go to Marks and Spencer's on any given time. Okay. So what is the difference between these 2 shops? We have Lidl, bargain basement. What do we know when we were going to go into Lidl? We know and we expect low prices. What do we not expect? Let me know in the comments what we don't expect from Lidl, but we do expect it from Marks and Spencer's who have higher prices. Come on, come on. Quality. Thank you, Etna. Quality. Thank you, Sarah. We do not look for quality when we go to Lidl. In fact, we can go in there and we can buy, you know, we can go in for just a few groceries and we can come out with an ironing board and a tent and a jumper and a pair of wellies. Do we expect that tent to last us our lifetime? No. Do we expect the wellies to last a lifetime? No. In fact, Lidl is known for the lower quality items. Doesn't mean you can't get higher quality stuff there. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can get a pair of wellies that will last long. But in general, when we shop in Lidl, we don't expect the high quality. Now, what happens when we walk in the doors of Marks and Spencer's? If we saw a jumper, can you get a jumper in Lidl? Yeah, probably. If we saw a jumper in Lidl and it was like a £5, and we went, maybe, and then we walked into Marks and Spencer's and we see a nearly identical jumper, but it's €20. There might not be a noticeable difference to the naked eye. If you're in fashion, of course, you would probably be able to see the difference because you know that stuff. But I know nothing about clothes and fashion. So for me, I might see the same jumper in Lidl for a £5 or the same jumper in Marks and Spencer's for 20. And I would go for the one in Marks and Spencer's. Why? Because I think it will last longer. Because I think I will get better quality. Because I think I'm looking after myself better. Okay? Market positioning is the difference. Okay, market positioning is the difference. Okay, so I want to give you 7 ways to add more value so that you can increase your prices, because I want every one of you on this call today to say, I'm doing this, Denise. I'm going to make a pact with you that I will increase my prices. And Sarah knows this because Sarah was launching a product last week and I made her double the price of the product like that on a call. Sarah's one of my authority builders. She was launching a product, and I hope she doesn't mind me telling you, she's launching a product, and I went, what? How much? Oh no, double that price. She doubled the price, she made some sales, and she is delivering a better quality product. There's the key. A better quality product. She's putting more love into that product. She's making sure that the person who receives it gets better results because she can put the love and time and energy into it, rather than being over here being bargain basement. What happens when we're bargain basement, when we're selling stuff for so cheap, we're throwing it out the door. When we're more expensive, we can give more quality, more time. So I want you all to make a pact with me to increase your prices today. Okay, and I'm going to give you 7 tips of how you can do that. Let me know if you're in. Yes, yes, I'm in, Denise. Yes, I'm in. Okay, so number 1, shorten time on delivery. Okay, so we can add more value by shortening the time on delivery. So what does that mean? So I could sell you, I have some green tea here. I don't sell green tea, but right, here's my green tea, right? I can sell you this for, let's say, 20 quid. I don't know how much this was. Let's say this was 20 quid for these green tea capsules, or I can get them to you today, but it's gonna charge you 25 quid because it's a rush job. Now, that's a product. But if I am going to give you a service, I can shorten time on delivery. So let's say I'm going to build you a website, because I think we have a web designer here. Do we? Let me know. I think Andrea's in the web business. So let's say I can build you a website and it's going to take 4 weeks. Or we can do our super deluxe VIP package that will be ready in 7 days, but it is more expensive. Okay, so that's one way. Your urgent jobs, your rush jobs, we can put them in and we can add. Yes, Andrea, woo! We can add to the price, we can deliver that as a service, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, we can package items up for more, easy for you to say, Denise. Sorry, that was a whopper brain fart. Anyway, we can package items up together to create bonus deals or bundles that we can sell for more. For instance, let's go back to my green tea. I can sell one of these on my website for 20 quid, or you can get 2 of them for 35 quid. So now I've upped my price. I've created a package to add more value, but also to get more money from each customer that comes through the door. So I can package things up. For the web designer, I can take the website and I can add an SEO package or some social media. And instead of charging 2 grand for a website, I can charge 3 grand to add the marketing on top. Okay, find ways of increasing the value to increase your prices. Let me know everyone else who's here. Okay, I know Sarah, you are in skincare. I know Andrea now is a web designer. Anybody else? Let me know. Let me know your industry, so I can talk about yours. Etna, I think Etna is floristry. Would I be right? If you are a florist, you can add more value insofar as the luxury feel. Okay, so here I am with my bouquet. I can add more value by making it more bespoke, by putting more thought into it and letting people choose more what the flowers they are. So like we all know flowers have different meanings. So we could do the friendship bouquet, which could be more expensive because it has more expensive flowers in it, but also you can up the price because of the luxury feel. Okay, you could deliver for Etna, you could hand deliver it with some chocolates, you know, to give that more hand delivered feel, to give that more experience to the person receiving it. Okay, so there's different ways of adding value that you can up the prices. Number 3 is increase customer service. Okay, so make sure that when you're adding more value, if you're upping your prices, you've got to make sure that your customer service relates to that. So if I'm going to charge high ticket, so for me, I've got some high ticket coaching programs that you can buy, but you better be sure that if you buy my high ticket, like my authority builder program, you're going to have me on the phone. You can WhatsApp me, you can talk to me on the phone, and I can help you out there and then. My customer service has gone up. If you buy one of my lower end, like my content circle, which is more of an online program, you don't get me on the phone. You know, you can't ring me every day if you want to have a chat and ask me to help you, because the customer service is different for the different price points. Okay, so let's look at that as well. Number 4 is add extra bonuses. So as I said, buy something free. That was the example I gave earlier. Buy something, get something else free. Add free gifts. As I said to Etna, add some chocolates. Phil is plumbing and heating. So plumbing and heating, increasing your prices in plumbing and heating, all comes down to service, Phil. All comes down to service. I worked with some clients in Perth in Western Australia, and they were in construction business, and they did the white glove service where they come in, they rolled out white sheets on the ground to make sure that they didn't dirty anyone. The guys turned up in white overalls, you know, they were super clean, because they knew that when they were working in these houses in Perth, the number one thing that people wanted was for them to come in and come out conveniently and not wreck the house and not mess the house. And that was one of their big things. So for Phil, if he leans into that side of things and says to himself, right, well, I'm going to become the plumber who is always on time. If I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. So if I say, Denise, I'm going to be there in an hour, I'm there in an hour. End of. You break everything to be there. And you come in and you come out and the job is done nice and clean. You probably already do all this, Phil, but it's marketing it in a way that people expect it and increasing those prices so that you're not bargain basement, that you can drop everything and go to a job if needs be, because you're charging accordingly for it. Okay, so number 5 is increasing convenience. We love to be able to book online. We love to be able to do free returns. And we've got, who have we got there is Nikki, who's in fashion retail. Brilliant. Welcome, Nikki. If you're in fashion retail and I buy from you, I want to know how easy it is to send it back, because it's the one thing that stops me buying online, is figuring out how to get it back to you if I don't like it or it doesn't fit me. So figure that out. If you're in fashion, you've got to make sure that you are really going all in on those free returns or easy returns, or finding a way of working that into your pricing. And number 6 is offering better quality products. So let's say you're a beautician and you are selling a service like your nails, shellac nails or acrylic nails. What's to make me go to the person who's charging, you know, 50 quid for acrylic? I don't know how much acrylics are. 50 quid for acrylics instead of the person who's charging 40. I'm going to go for luxury. I'll go to the person who's charging 50 if they're using better products, if they're more sustainable, if I'm going to have a good experience in where they are. Does that make sense? So make sure that you offer better quality products and you're offering better experiences, and then you can up your prices. And number 7 is, like what I said earlier on with my authority builder, is more access to you. People will pay more for more access to me. People who pay less get less access. That's how it works. All right. So that's 7 ways. So what happens when we raise our prices? Our profits grow. It's so simple. People say, oh, how do you get more profits in the business? Raise your prices. I have not met anybody who has raised their prices and not had more profits in the business. Initially, it's scary. Initially, we raise our prices and we go, oh God, you know, people aren't going to buy from us. That can happen. You can lose clients because you've raised your prices, but you gain other prices. Back when I was in the web design business, I priced some jobs that I didn't get because I was too cheap. Wow, blows your mind. I was too cheap, guys. Too cheap to be taken seriously as a web designer. Up your prices. Position yourself in the market as more of a luxury brand, and you will improve your business. Okay, so your profits will grow. Find ways of increasing prices, adding value, creating subscription models. I believe every business has a subscription model in them. So let me help you find that and pull that subscription out. What does a subscription model mean for a business owner? It means cash flow. It means reoccurring income. It means better forecasts for pricing. Okay, collaborations with other businesses is another great way to increase those prices and increase those profits. So let's make a pact. From today, no more bargain basement. Okay, we are done. Beatrice, PA for the day and personal shopper. Love that, by the way. Love it. I did a video today on my Facebook about the fact that I firmly believe all business owners should hire in the home first, especially, and I'm sorry, Phil. Phil, are you the only guy here today? Are you the only guy here? Let me know if there's any other guy. Oh, no. There, I see Paul's here. Hi, Paul. How's it going? So Paul's here. Phil's here. Any other blokes here? Blokes. So sorry to say this about the women, but I firmly believe if you're a woman in business, if you're a mammy in business, I believe that the first hire that you should make for your business should actually be in the home. So somebody to relieve the pressure at home. So whether it's somebody to cook meals, whether it's someone to clean the house, whether it's somebody to become your house manager, which is what I've hired lately. And I'm excited to say one of my authority builders today rang me to say she hired her first house manager, which is amazing. So if you didn't watch that video from today on Facebook, go watch it because it is a good one. But that is what we have to do. We have to get more support at home to free our creative space to work in the business. So I love that, Beatrice, that you're a personal shopper and a PA for the day. Amazing. I might be in touch. I have no clue what to buy when it comes to clothes. I'm so bad. Anyway, so let's make a pact. No more bargain basement. We're not doing it anymore. We're not bargain basement. Bargain basement places are taken with Lidl and Aldi. We're going to position ourselves higher, but we're going to add the value so we are worth it. Okay, so this is a random slide that was just thrown in there that we're going to ignore. Okay, so it's time to, this was exactly me, guys. Sorry, I got totally lost there because that slide was wrong. But basically, that was me, all right? I was this person, the bargain basement. I was the bargain basement. I was, charging too little, all of that kind of good stuff. And I did promise you I would tell you about losing my business. So this is it. Back in 2016, possibly the worst business year of my life, I had just had Luke, who was my third baby, and I had a web design business. What happened was I had to take time out of the office to go off and have the baby, and things slipped in the office. Let's just say that jobs that were coming to the website weren't making it into the books, and the business was suffering. There was no money coming into the business. And big clients that I had on retainers that were working with us were dropping like flies because they weren't getting the customer service that they were used to because I wasn't there, and the people in the office weren't stepping up and delivering the service the way they were supposed to. So it got into a big mess. I, of course, took my eye off the ball because I was having a baby, so I have to have ownership to that. But it got to the stage where I literally had clients shouting at me while I was in labor. So it wasn't a pretty sight to be in. I have to take ownership of it because I wasn't prepared enough. I thought I was prepared with my team working there, but my team were not stepping up to the mark. Had the baby, had Mr. Luke, who's now 6, and immediately had to run back to the office because I knew things were seriously bad. No money was coming in, and I was literally paying staff from my credit union, which is not a good scenario to be in. We were behind on VAT payments, all of that kind of awful stuff that happens. Got myself into a whopper hole and jumped back to the office and promptly had team members leave straight away. So that's already a red flag because something's going on when that happens. And I realized how bad it was. Clients had literally disappeared. The business was in an absolute mess. And because I jumped back to work so quickly, I had a massive postnatal depression crash. I don't know if any of you have been there in that sense, but it is not pretty. So 2016 was bad. I was in a black hole, a red hole of debts, and my brain wasn't working right, basically, because I just had a baby. It was tough. Had some tough conversations with Alan, my hubby, on the fact that he thought I should just get a job because we couldn't pay our mortgage without me working and all of that horrible stuff. Sarah says being there with postnatal, and it's really tough. It is a tough place to be. It was awful. It was awful. So I struggled that year, but I guess when Alan said to me that maybe I should get a job, that was me going, hang on a minute. So the fear around me getting back to work and showing up and growing my business was one thing, but the fear around me going back to a 9-to-5 job and working for somebody else and building somebody else's dreams, hell no, I wasn't going to do that. So I started to claw my way back. the first thing, and that this is I messed up those slides, but this is it. It was time to invest in myself. So I invested in some coaching. I invested in some online courses, and they all had their place. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, some of them were awful. But one thing I felt through it all that was missing was accountability. So I struggled with that side of things, but I clawed my way back and I started to grow. But I realized something, and I actually love this photo now. I realized something, that nobody is going to come and save you. Through all of that time, people who I was paying, people who I thought were going to save me, they were only there as guides. It all had to come from within, and I had to learn how to love myself and love my business again to succeed. And that was the biggest problem, guys, because see this photo here? I got this photo taken in Orlando, I want to say about 4 years ago, and I was so embarrassed by that photo. In it, I don't look embarrassed. I look like strong. I look confident. When the photographer sent me that photograph, I cringed, guys. I went, oh my God, I'm never showing that to anybody. I'm so embarrassed, because it's not the Irish thing. It's not, it's just like, you know, blowing your own trumpet, like be your own superhero. It just made me cringe. But I absolutely love that photo now, because this girl here has been through so much shite over the last, 10 years, 20 years, hell, 47 years. I'm 47 in 2 weeks' time. You can send me cards if you like. I'd like cards. I'm going to be 47 in a couple of weeks. And I've been through so much shite and come through so much ups, downs, that I know that this girl here is strong. She is confident because she makes herself be confident, and she shows up and grows her business, and she's not afraid anymore, not afraid to charge accordingly, not afraid to increase my prices, not afraid to stand behind what I offer and the value I bring to people, and own my stuff, and know that I can help anyone increase their business. I can help any business find more profits. I can help any business find better ways to market their business, because I know I've done it. I've been there. I have all the reviews and scars to prove it. So no one is going to come and save you. You've got to be your own superhero. And that's what I found. And that's what has pushed me through all of this. You got to become the star. You've got to be the star of your business. All right. So how can we, okay, you've got to be, I messed up my slides again. Guys, lesson. Make sure you go through all of your slides a few times before you actually jump on live, because I changed them around. So I've got to go back. But we as business owners, also small business owners, we have got to become our own brands. That's it. That's what holds us apart. So that's what that slide said. So how can we as small business owners compete with bigger brands? And that is becoming the brand. That is becoming with the personal touch, showing our faces, getting people to know, like, and trust us, so they can ultimately buy from us. All right. People buy from people they trust. They do. So there's reasons why, people will buy from me and not buy from, a big marketing firm in the city, because the big marketing firm in the city doesn't have that personal touch. You cannot get to know, like, and trust them. You cannot, ring them on the phone and then be there. People buy from people. We've got to be visible, guys. We've got to start showing up and be visible to grow our own business. And of course, this is one of the big things I did, and that was Facebook Live. Free traffic. I had to face my fears, push through them, and start showing up on video, because that is where I got all of my clients and customers over the next few years, to bring my web business and social media business that was in the toilet back up, and start to grow it, and start to lean into that, and start to be profitable. All right. I love that, Beatrice. My motto is, if you don't have time to do something right, where are you going to have the time to fix it? I actually love that. And it's so true. And Phil says, I get that with the big utility companies, board, gosh, etc., trying to compete. That's it, Phil. So for you, Phil, you've got to become super visible about what you do and the personal touch, because I want to know who Phil is, and I want to know that Phil is the go-to for my heating and for my plumbing. And I want to know that if I ring Phil, he's going to answer the phone and he's going to come and do the job, rather than if I ring board gosh and I'm on hold for 43 hours. Yeah. So that, Phil, that's what you bring to the table. You bring the personal touch, and you do that with your Facebook, or your Instagram or your LinkedIn or your TikTok or whatever platform you're on. That's how you let people know that you are the local plumber who's going to turn up when he says he's going to turn up, who's going to answer the phone when he says he's going to answer the phone, and you're going to deliver that service, because that, Phil, is gold. That is worth paying more for. We pay more for convenience. We pay more for less brain damage that these big businesses give us, that you can't get through on the feckin' phone and talk to a human. That's your message, Phil. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I try to do. I don't get in front of the camera yet. Phil, I love it. Yet. Let me teach you, Phil. Let me teach you to get out there and grow it, because it is all, remember what I said, confidence is something that you can push through and learn. Confidence on camera is something that I can teach you and help you grow. And it is so profitable for your business, guys. It is so profitable. Okay. It is literally free traffic. You have to not take yourself too seriously. There's my lovely faces that Facebook likes to get me in screenshots for. But you know what? Everybody knows me. I go places and people are like, oh, there's Denise Inspired. Oh, I've seen your videos and I've seen your training courses. My kids are amazed by it when we go places and people are like, there's Denise Inspired. My kids are like, whoa. And even when I went to the States, every time I go to the States, people recognize me at events and they're like, oh, there's Denise. Now, it's not randomly on the streets walking down through Manhattan. They're like, oh, there's Denise Inspired. I'm not that big yet, but it's at business events. So it's people who are in my universe, in my world, that do recognize me, which is kind of cool. So this is for you, Phil. This is for you, Beatrice. This is for you, Sarah. Sarah's already doing well with her live videos. This is for you, Nikki and Paul and Etna, and all of you guys who, Andrea, Margaret, time to step up on live videos. Time to start using your video. These are your tips, okay? I want, in fact, do me a favor. Get your phone out and take a photograph of that and put it as a reminder in your phone of how easy it is to do social media. In fact, let's go one step further. Take a photograph of that, and when this presentation is over, go onto your Instagram stories and tag me, or your Facebook and tag me and say that you were here learning from me, because these are my 5 tips to getting started with live video. And I've done 7 tips. Wow. Perfection is not my thing, guys. 7 tips to getting started on live video. Number 1 is get clear on your message. All right, stick to one subject. So for Phil, if he's talking about convenience of having the local plumber come rather than the big company, stick to the convenience. If you're talking about pricing, stick to pricing. If you're talking about the service that you bring, stick to the service. If you are talking about for fashion, if you're talking about one piece, talk about that. We need to make sure that we are not trying to do too much in one video, because we lose our train of thought. I would never deliver these 7 steps to getting started on live video without having a list in front of me or without breaking it down. So how I would do this is I'd either have it on a whiteboard and I deliver a long training with 7 steps, but really most of my Facebook lives are much shorter. So I would just give you 1 step a day. So I could break this down into 7 videos. Hey guys, here's my series of 7 videos of how to get started on live video. This is part 1. Part 1 is be clear on your message. Okay, so that's how I break it down. So step 1, stick to one subject. Step 2, find good lighting. A ring light is your friend. See this guy? Your friend. See how it lights up your face? Hello. See? Find a good ring light. Cheapest chips on Amazon, 20 quid or whatever. You can get them in Duns, I think, as well, and you can sometimes get them in pennies. Buy a ring light, dead handy. Or find some natural lighting, a window, and look into the window. You'll see some of my videos I've done from my bedroom where I'm literally standing, the bedroom's in the back, but I'm standing in the window to get that good lighting on my phone. So good lighting. Ensure your connection is good. We need good Wi-Fi, guys. If the connection is bad and it gets choppy, it looks crap. All right. Number 4, use a spot that you won't be disturbed with no background noise, etc. Okay, a lot of you might see my videos in my car and think, why is she doing her videos in her car? That's because if I'm working from home and the kids are there, I cannot find a good space in the house where it's quiet and I can do my video, I go out and I jump in my car. Or I'm driving to work and I pull into the car park and I do my video there before I come into the office. So cars are fantastic because the noise, there's no outside noise, and the acoustics in the car is nice. So use your car if you have to. Okay, number 5, turn your Facebook post to private and go live just for you. That is a pro tip. When we post on Facebook, there is a little button at the side where it says public, friends, or just me. Choose just me and hit the go live button, and nobody in the whole world is going to see your live video but you. Go live, then go back, watch the live, delete it, and go again. Do this over and over and over again until you get more comfortable in your message. Okay, so practice, 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 or find somewhere to practice. So for me, my authority builders, they practice in our secret group. They practice their live videos, they practice their sales videos, they practice their sales pitches, they practice their elevator pitches, all within the group, and it's safe and nobody else can see them other than me and the other authority builders. So find that spot. Number 6 is be yourself. Always be authentic. Don't try and be someone you're not. And number 7 is just do it, guys. It's time to step up and just do it. All right, so they're my 5 tips for getting started on live video. Guys, there is 3.2 billion daily active users on social media. So it makes sense that we as business owners start using it to grow our businesses. Digital consumers spend nearly 2.5 hours a day on social media. It makes sense that that's where we show up to market our business. All right. To become the go-to person in your industry, there's some things that we need. We need visibility. Okay. You have got to be seen. Some of you have very successful, Phil, I bet your business is very successful offline. It's doing great. It can always do better with more marketing. What does more marketing bring? Some people say to me, oh my God, but I'm so busy. I don't have time to market my business. But if I market it and I get more clients, I'm going to be even more busy, so I can't handle it. You're missing the point. If you market your business, what does it bring you? You can increase your prices. You can pick and choose the clients that you work with. You can be more structured in what you're doing, and you can take more time off with your family, because that is the ultimate goal. My goal for you guys is to create the business you dream of, the business that gives you more time with your family, the business that helps you hire a team so that work is being done while you sleep, or work is being done while you're in the park with the kids, or work is being done while you're on the school run. The amount of people that say to me, oh, I don't have time to come to your free masterclass. The people who don't have time to come to my free masterclass are the people I most need to help. If you cannot find an hour in your day or in your week to watch a masterclass that is guaranteed to make you move forward in your business, there's an issue with your business. Your business is broken, guys. We have got to find time for ourselves. We've got to find time as the business owner for our self-care, because if not, the universe will make us. Yeah, if we don't look after ourselves, what's going to happen? We're going to get sick and we're going to be forced to take time off. So let's do that before. For a long time, I wouldn't take holidays. I was like, oh no, holidays? Oh my God, I don't do that. Now it's the first thing I think of. Right, January, let's plan the annual leave for the year. Let's plan my week. My week is Monday is self-care day and creating content. So I take Monday morning off. I do something self-care. I go for reflexology. I go for sea swim. I go for a walk with my friends, whatever the case may be, go for a massage, whatever it is. Do all that Monday morning. Monday afternoon, I come in here and I create some content. Tuesday and Wednesday are authority builder days. Busy, busy, busy with my authority builders. Thursday, back to creating content, or I might be working for the enterprise board. Friday, I never book any clients, so I can keep it loose that I can either work with clients if I have to, or create more content, or take the day off if I want. Yeah. Make sure your week is structured how you need. This thing of, oh, we gave up our 9-to-5 job to work 40 or to work 80 hours as an entrepreneur and make less money. That's total BS. That's something we have been sold. Hustle culture. No, step away from it. Find ways of working smarter and working better, being more profitable, and hiring a team so that your business is running while you're out. Everyone thinks, oh, I'm afraid to hire a team because, that's giving up money. No. That comes from a place of lack. When we open ourselves up to hiring a team, Yes, we have to pay somebody a team, but it frees up our own time and creativity to get more business in and work on that, work on the profits in the business. Okay. So we have got to become the go-to, we have got to be more visible. Okay. So that's my story of how I lost the business and grew it back up. My social media business was doing fantastic. My web business was doing fantastic. Fast forward to February 2020 and business is booming. And I'm in America for some business events and living my best life. And boom, 2020, what happens? The feckin' pandemic. March 2020, every single phone call, this was me. This wasn't me, but you know, it kind of looks a little bit like me. Every call I got was somebody canceling my services. I was doing social media for businesses. So people like Phil, who had no time to do their Facebook, would say to me, Denise, will you do my Facebook? So I'm visible, but I'm out doing my work. That was what I did. I was a social media manager. Every single person rang and went, have to cancel, have to cancel, have to cancel. Why? Because the pandemic had hit. The pandemic had hit and nobody had the money. Marketing is the first thing that goes when things are tight, when you're worried about cash. All right. First thing that goes. So every single phone call I was getting was people panic or people canceling on me. Guys, I'm just parking my car here because I realized I didn't park my car. There we go. We'll do that. Done. So everyone was canceling on me. So what was I going to do? I was back to square one with everything. Yeah. All my clients were gone. I was back to square one. Success that way, failure that way, back to square one. No, because we've all seen the meme where businesses like this. So what did I have? It was the second week in March. All but 2 of my social media clients had left. I had staff to pay. I had nobody who was going to pay me to do social media, but what did I have? I had my expertise. I had the authority that I had built up. Yeah. And I had myself, my go-to, my gung-ho that I was going to succeed. So what did I do? I built up the authority in the online space. I had my visibility and I had my drive. So authority is earned, guys. I had continuously shown up and shown up and shown up with purpose. People had seen me grow my business. People had seen me go to America and work in America, speak at events in America. So I had grown that visibility and that authority. So I was an expert. So I needed to step into that light and own it. So March 2020, the Authority Builder was born. Woo! So we're in March now. So the Authority Builder is 2 years old. My coaching program, my baby that I created back in March 2020 is 2 years old. So super excited about that. So the Authority Builder is a live and interactive coaching, marketing, and accountability program. It's designed to help business owners become the leading authority in their niche, create massive visibility, and become completely sold out without ever having to spend money on ads. So let me know in the comments, guys, would you like to hear more about the Authority Builder while I take a little sip of water and read your comments? Let me know in the comments. Phil, better get a good light and something stuff to shine on my head. I love it. It's more reactive, want to make it more proactive, have work booked in the future. Yes. Well, that's what marketing brings for a business like you, Phil, is to fill your pipeline, fill your pipeline of sales coming in, because almost any problem in any business can be fixed with more and new sales. And sales are a direct result of your marketing, so it is time to step up and do that. Let me know, guys, if you're still with me. Let me know if this is resonating with you or if you're all gonna sleep. And if you're watching Netflix, I will come along and burst you. So the Authority Builder is a live and interactive coaching program where I literally hold you by the hand and help you increase your prices, help you become more profitable, help you thanks, Nikki, help you grow your business online. So this is Orla. When Orla stepped up and got visible, new clients came out of the woodwork. Old clients that she'd worked with before came and reconnected with her because she was visible. They could see her doing it. Do you know the amount of people that message me and go, oh my God, Denise, you're doing amazing. I want to work with you. I met you at an event a few years ago. Can I work with you now? All of this kind of stuff, because they see me walking the walk, talking the talk. They see me out there and building my business, and they want a piece of that. Okay, that's what happened to Orla. She got super visible. People came and started to reconnect with her. Other industry leaders who do the same stuff as her, they reached out to her and they wanted to work with her. That's what happens to me. I get industry leaders from the States reaching out to me. Will you come to the States and speak at an event? Will you speak at this virtual event? Will you come to this event and speak? That's what happens because I have become the go-to within the social media industry. We want that for you. We want Phil to be the go-to local plumber who everyone's gonna, when somebody says, I need a plumber, I need help with my heating, oh, that's Phil. Yeah, we want that. We want that for Sarah. When somebody says, oh, I need to talk to somebody about my skin. By the way, Sarah, I need to book in with you for a consultation because I have a couple of spots going on, and she is the expert in skin. I know that now because Sarah is visible there. Sarah does organic skincare. She does all the natural stuff with none of the nasties in there. So it's great. I've ordered some stuff. My daughter has a little bit of eczema. So she's giving me cream for that. So I know that Sarah's that expert. How do I know? Because she's visible and she's out there and she's telling us what she does. We want that for all of you, okay? When you push out of your comfort zone and you let me push you out of your comfort zone, this is what it brings to be the authority. This is Jackie. So Jackie says the most beneficial part was the accountability factor. She says, I feel that I am evolving and learning about who I want to be as the weeks go by. Jackie already had 3 beauty salons, really successful, but I helped her create her online shop. So another string to her bow, another income stream. That's what I do. I help business owners look at their business. How can we create another income stream? How can we take what you have here and create something different that will complement it, but make more money as another income stream in the business? Yeah. This is Julie. Julie says, I have changed from being a sole trader to becoming a businesswoman. I've hired new staff. I've created my online shop and I couldn't be happier in my business. Again, Julie owns a beauty salon. How many of you would like to become the go-to person within your industry? So much so that you're not looking for clients anymore, that they're actually coming to you, that you become the hunted, not the hunter. People are messaging you to work with you. That's what happens when you become the authority in the business. This is me speaking at events in the States. How did I get them? Visibility. People, Denise knows her stuff. Let's book her in. Yeah. So let me ask you, if there was a way in 90 days to turn you and your business from anonymous, remember that black screen at the start where you're not visible, from anonymous to authority, to move you from being in the middle of the pack and doing okay and making a living to being profitable in your business, to becoming the leader of the pack. If there was a way that you could showcase you in such a positive light that prospects begin looking for you, that you're the word on everyone's lips when it comes to your industry, when people know, like, and trust you, whether you're a personal trainer, whether you're in fashion, whether you're in skincare, whether you're in plumbing, whether you're in websites, whether you're, a business coach, health and beauty, hairdressing, whatever it is, that you are the name on that person's lips when they think of your business. Sounds amazing, right? How amazing would that be? Launch your business, grow your business, raise your rates, become completely sold out without even having to spend any money on Facebook ads. Sound good? Of course it does. Let me know in the comments if that sounds good while I have a drink of water. This is exactly why I created the Authority Builder. Let me know. Oh, Sarah says, I highly recommend the Authority Builder. The confidence I've gained since starting is amazing. I never would have done a live video before or launched my skincare consultation service, yet now I've done it and I am continuing to progress every single day. Sarah, I'm so proud of you. You're doing absolutely amazing. Sarah is on the current Authority Builders and we are only halfway through. So the sky's the limit for Sarah. She has launched, as she said, launched her skincare consultations and made sales in it and doubled those prices. Amazing, amazing, Sarah. Oh, you're so sweet. That makes me go, ooh. I'm actually going to screenshot that because that's actually really nice. And it kind of fills me with like, that warm fuzzy feeling. actually makes me want to kind of cry a little bit. Sarah, I'm so proud of you. Sarah is busy mommy at home with her kids, juggling everything, and she's doing absolutely amazing. Phil says, sound great. Thank you, Phil. All right, guys. So what do you need to become authority in your industry? You need confidence on camera, like we talked. Phil, you do not need to get worry about the shine. Look at the shine on me. But you need to learn how to use live video. When we learn how to use video, it becomes a lot easier. If I'm at an event now, a networking event, and someone has a camera and they're like, oh, would you like to give a testimonial? I always jump up and give a testimonial. Why? Because it gives us an opportunity to introduce our businesses. And when we can introduce our businesses, we can sell. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm interviewing a very successful empowerment coach called Nicola Connolly Byrne, who I love and adore. She is a client of mine and has been over the years, and I've been a client of hers as she teaches empowerment. She has an event coming up, and I'm going to interview her tomorrow at 4 o'clock on my Facebook, so make sure you're there. But that's the opportunities that live video opens up to you, that I will be confident enough to jump on there and interview someone, no bother. I'm confident enough to stand up in front of a room and sell my business, give my elevator pitch, why? Because I'm clear on my message and because I'm confident on camera. How? Because I practice. It doesn't happen overnight, guys. Sarah is halfway through the Authority Builder, and I make her go live in that group 3 or 4 times a week to up the confidence on your camera. Nobody else sees it. Only we see it. Yeah. So you need confidence on camera. So the live video challenges that are within the Authority Builder, we've got conversational video that we learn. We've got the elevator pitch and the value proposition videos. We've got sales letters, video sales letters, and we've got the webinar, which is what we're doing here. These are all things that I teach you. These are all classes that you take throughout the Authority Builder. And if I was to sell all them separately, I'd be selling them for, I've put dollars in there, but I'd be selling them for around $3,000, because that would be the cost for that live video challenge aspect of the Authority Builder. What else? But you get all that in the Authority Builder. What else do you need to become authority? You need credibility. So let's face it, if you're going to become the leading authority and become completely sold out, you have got to have credibility. You've got to have trustworthy. You've got to build up those reviews. You've got to build up case studies. You've got to build up documentation to prove that you are who you say you are and you can deliver what you say you deliver. I teach you how to create that within your business. The credibility side is huge. All right. I teach you social media mastery. How can you use, I would, if I was to price this, it would be per program, and I would charge $1,000 for each of these platforms to teach them, but they're all included in the Authority Builder. I teach you how to excel on Facebook, how to excel on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever platform you want to use. We decide that. So Phil says to me, I don't know what platform I'm going to be on. I help Phil break that down and decide what platform to be on, and I help him boss that platform. If Nikki says, I'm not sure if I should use TikTok or Instagram, I help her break that down and say, right, well, this is what I want you to do. This is where you're going to go. And this is the strategy we're going to use. And this is exactly how to use the platform. I help you guys become a master at all of these platforms, or just 1 or 2. I don't overwhelm you. If LinkedIn is never going to be for you, then you don't learn it. You learn the other ones, but you've access to it to learn it if that's what you want to do. All right. If you want to become #1 on Google, of course you do. To be an authority, you've got to be, out there on Google. If you Google Denise Inspired, you'll see what I mean. I show up all over there, my photographs, my information, all of that. If I Google you, what do I get? You want to be in #1. You want to be on that page 1 of Google. So I help you dominate Google in the Authority Builder. So what else do you need? You've got to be clear on your messaging. You've got to be clear on who your customer is. We do a lot of that fundamental marketing work where we're clear on who our customer is, where we're clear on our messaging, so that we can go out to the world and clients and customers will find us. I make it so easy that it's streamlined. I make it so easy that I give you all the tools and tips and tricks that you don't get overwhelmed. You don't get stuck. You don't, it doesn't take all of your time, because remember, I'm trying to get you more time with your family, not take away your time. So I give you all the systems and processes that you need to run your marketing for your business. I give you the systems, the processes, the resource vault. So you get to page 1 Google with your Google ebook, and getting clear on your messaging workbook. You get the Inspired Content Circle ebook. You get your sign up funnel, and in ClickFunnels, if you want to create your own online course. If your online course is something you want to create, I help you create it. I help you launch your podcast. If you want to do a podcast, I help you launch your online consultations like Sarah did. I help you create an online shop if that's what you want to do. Anything you want to do online, the Authority Builder helps you do it. Okay. And you are surrounded with other people in the Authority Builder. I never take any more than 12 people in the Authority Builder. Sometimes I'll get 12 and I'll break it into 2 groups of 6. So that you're in a group of like-minded people. It is invaluable to be surrounded for these 4 months by business owners who want to get exactly where you want to go, who have the same issues as you do, who are afraid to show up on live video, but are determined that they will build their business. The community is priceless, okay? You meet business owners in there who will have the same issues, and that we all come together, and it's all different businesses, and we all learn from each other. You get a membership area, right? You sign into the membership area and you get all your 12 modules that you go through at your own pace. Every module, every week, the work of the Authority Builder shouldn't take you more than a couple of hours. Your homework might take you a little bit longer depending on where you're at in your business, but every piece of homework is done on your own pages, which means it's marketing for your business, which means it's bringing in more clients and customers. That's the beauty. The beauty of the Authority Builder is we create habits within the business that will work long into the distant future so that your business is profitable, so that you're showing up and not killing all your time. This is Karina Duffy. Karina had already done a lot of groundwork in the online space, but she found herself second guessing and getting stuck. When the first lockdown came, she was stuck wondering what was her next step. After one meeting on the Authority Builder, Karina had kickstarted her online programs and was replacing her offline income with her online one. Karina now has a hugely successful online training business. She's a personal trainer. Emma was the same. She created her online gym. She needed more time with her family, so that's what we did. We put boundaries in place where her online teaching was taking place at particular times that worked around her schedule for her spending more time with her family. So the Authority Builder, imagine your life 12 weeks from now if you do nothing. Let's say you're sitting here and you're going, oh my God, Denise, it sounds amazing. I've had an amazing time. I've loved this last hour with you. I've learned so much. It's so good, but you know, I don't have the money to invest, or, you know, I'm not ready to invest in myself. What are you telling yourself? That you're not worth it? That your business isn't worth it? That, you know, in 12 weeks time, if you've done nothing, that you're going to be in the same position, you're going to be burnt out, you're going to be exhausted, you're not having time with your family. It's going to be the summer, guys. In 12 weeks time, we're going to be in the summer months. We're going to want to spend more time with our friends and family. What's it going to look like if you're still that busy hamster on the wheel and you're still fighting for every client that comes in? You're still undercharging. You still have no idea how to package your services or your products, and you still are stuck where you are now. Be kind of shit, wouldn't it? What's going to change in 12 weeks if you don't? What's going to make you stand up and invest in yourself and believe in yourself as the business owner that you are? Believe that you can do it, that you can show up and grow your business. Imagine 12 weeks from now, if you do invest in yourself, if you do say, right, you know what, I'm going to take a leap of faith with Denise Inspired today, and I'm going to feckin' do this. I'm going to do what she did, and I'm going to grow my business, and I'm going to stop second guessing, and I'm going to stop looking for clarity. I'm going to let Denise help me find clarity. I'm going to let Denise guide me on this journey, the steps that she took to success with my business, because right now, I'm not profitable, or maybe I am profitable, but I'm paying everybody and I'm leaving myself till the end to be paid. We got to flip that script and realize that you're the most important person in your business. You should be paid first. Yeah, I'll help you through that. Imagine your life 12 weeks from now if you have no shortage of clients. If your inbox is full of leads. That's what the Authority Builder brings. Every single person that comes through the Authority Builder gives me a brilliant testimonial. I have never had somebody who comes all the way through the Authority Builder and does the work and does not profit from taking the Authority Builder. Every single person makes their money back from the Authority Builder. So it is a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. And my guarantee to you is that if you come into the Authority Builder and within the first 4 weeks, you're not feeling it, you're going, this isn't working for me, then me and you have a meeting and we say, right, well, if it's not working, it's not working. Never happens. Never happens. Everybody stays the course. Everybody who puts the work in stays the course. Everybody who puts the effort in gets success from the Authority Builder. Okay, so guys, this has been amazing. I've loved being here with you teaching the Authority Builder. I would love to have each and every one of you on the Authority Builder, and it is by application only. However, I do need to look at your business to see that if you, and it's more to do with you, because I can help every business owner, I can help every business reach that success, but it's more to do with where you're at in your mind, whether you are ready to take that leap with me, whether you're open to trusting in me and trusting in the process. So it's by application only. The next step is, I'll tell you the price, obviously, and you will be with me for 4 months, and the price is $997 plus VAT per month. If you were to hire somebody to do your marketing, to run your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok for 1 month, you would pay more than $1,000 a month. I'm going to teach you the exact systems and processes that you can bring into your business that will work forevermore. Remember the people I showed you there? Orla Scott, she's been with me for 2 years in the Authority Builder. She signed up, she did the Authority Builder. Now she continues to pay me to stay in my groups, to stay with the Authority Builder, because she's getting so much value. The Authority Builder is 12 official weeks, meaning there is 12 modules. However, we are together for 4 months because we put some buffer weeks in there. We do some extra training in there. We do, you might have heard of my content circle. The content circle is a separate program that I sell for €600. You get that for free when you sign up for the Authority Builder as well. So that is put in there as well. So we charge $997 plus VAT per month, and you will be with me for 4 months. The total is $3,997 plus VAT. Okay, that's not per month. Sorry, ignore that per month thing. That's the full price. So I want you guys to apply. Okay, once you apply, there's no you're not stuck. There's no commitment from you with applying. And how you apply is you message me now. If we're friends on Facebook, you message me on Facebook and you say, I'm in, let's talk. And I will send you the form that I need you to fill in. When you fill in the form, you book into my calendar. I will look at the form to make sure that you answered the questions correctly. There are going to be ones like, are you ready to invest in your business? Are you ready to push yourself out of your comfort zone and do this? Are you going to trust me and trust the process? That's all it is. I just need to know that you're ready to push on with your business. So message me now on Facebook, I'm in, let's talk, or email me at hello@deniseinspired.com. Every one of you here got the email to come here with the link. Reply to that email and say, I'm in, Denise, let's talk, or DM me on Instagram, but do it today, right? Today is Thursday. I need commitment today. You say, I'm in, let's talk. Then I will send you on the form. You fill in the form and we will hop on a call tomorrow and we'll have your little interview and we'll chat about it. Guys, there is no commitment until you physically hand over your credit card and sign up. And that doesn't happen until we're on a call, me and you, one-to-one on Zoom. So if this has lit a fire in your belly and you've gone, yeah, I want to do it, but I'm afraid. Oh yeah, I want to do it, but I have more questions. Or yeah, I want to do it, but I don't know if I can afford it. If that is you, then message me now and let's talk. Because I know if I've lit any kind of fire in your belly today, I can help you. 100%. 100%. All I need is commitment from you. You don't have to spend any money until we're on our call one-on-one. We jump on the call one-on-one tomorrow and we'll talk about what goals you have and where you want to be and how I can help you. And then you say, yes, I'm in, or no, I'm not, Denise. Thanks for your time, but I'm gone. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. There's no commitment at this stage. Message me now, guys, and let's do this. So who's in? We are starting the first week of April, which is a week and a half away. Let me know in the comments there if you are in. Remember this, guys. People will forget what you said. People forget what you did, but people will never forget how you make them feel. Remember that when you're on social media. Remember that when you're delivering a service. Remember that when you turn up at somebody's house with a delivery of flowers. When you turn up at a house to do their plumbing. When you send out clothes. Always make people feel good about themselves and they will remember you. Okay? And remember that experts know things. Authorities are known for things. That's what we want for you. We want you to become the go-to. All right? So let's chat. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your business. So let's go. Right, guys, there are 11 of you on here. So I want you all to comment in the chat, yes or no, if you're up for it, or if you're into it, or if you want to chat, or I'm here, let's do it. If you want to chat, I send you over the form. You just fill it in. It's just a couple of questions. Nikki says, thanks, Denise. Loved it. You're wonderful. I'm so inspired now. I love it. Nikki, let's chat. Let's chat about how I can help you, because if this lit a fire in your belly, then imagine what working with me for the next 4 months is going to do. Imagine running into the Christmas market, because yes, I did mention Christmas. Imagine running into the Christmas market after working with me. What month are we in? So we're going to be April, May, June, July. So I'll bring you all the way up to the end of July. And then you'll be kind of chilling out in August because it's kind of summertime. And then you hit September, October, November, December. Imagine what your Christmas market looks like if you've done all of this work. Guys, your business deserves it. You deserve it. You as a business owner, you as a mommy or a daddy or a person deserves it. If you've been going around for the last few years watching my stuff and going, oh, you know, Denise is great, she's real inspiring, but you turn up and then you kind of don't do anything. Hand on heart, are you in the same position you were 2 years ago? Are you in the same position you were last year? Because if that's you, maybe it's time to step up and own that. Yeah? If I can do it, you can, guys. I'm feckin' dyslexic. I was shite in school. Sorry to curse, but I was, you know? So let me help you through it. Let me show you the steps that we take to get you to success, to get you to increase prices. All right? So Beatrice says, yes, please. Brilliant, Beatrice. I love it. Message me and I will message me on Facebook or reply to my email and I'll send you over the form right away. And Andrea says, thanks, Denise. I'm definitely interested in finding out more on this, but the timing isn't right just now. Time, energy, or money wise, I'm just not able to take on anything else right now. I'll come back to it. That's okay, Andrea. Let me know if I can help you with any of that. If it's something that you physically don't have the time, that's okay. But let's keep in touch, yeah. I understand that as well. Of course, I understand that. I did have an authority builder who signed up 1 year and then her dad got sick. So she had to pause it. So what we did was we paused. So she did a few months work, paused it, and then she just jumped into the next authority builder and took up where she left off. So that can happen too, you know, sometimes life takes over, but that's okay. Guys, I'm here. I am myself, I'm me, I'm authentic. Everything you see here is just me. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to chat about it. Don't be afraid to get vulnerable with me and let me know where you're at in your business. You know, just between me and you, if there's stuff that's holding you back, and let me help you talk it through. Thank you so much for your time. Big love to you all, whoever's still here. I'm going to go and I'm going to get that form off for those of you who want it. And let's kind of kick on and chat. Same here, Denise, lots going on at the minute, but in the content circle and the authority builder is the next step. Etna, I love it. Etna's in my content circle, which is fantastic. I love it, Etna. You are starting to show up and you're starting to get back on track, which is great. So keep going, and we'll keep chatting, Etna. And thank you for being here and thank you for your time. Guys, have a fantastic day. Big love to you all as always. Yes, Nikki, go and enjoy the sunshine. Have a fantastic evening. I am, of course, Denise Inspired. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and make sure I see you on the next masterclass. And if you are watching on the replay, click the link in and around this video and let's chat. See you guys later. Bye.